She was saying that this is her house, she's lived down there, and she's a witch.
This is Chelsea Renee Duperon, the mother who says the devil was the real one in that house. But what makes the police wonder who was the real devil?
Always that lady in the basement, and like that's...
What did
She said she's a witch, and that she was over here for... and that we need to get out of her house instead.
At that moment, officers don't yet know they're stepping into a situation where a child is fighting for life, and the main suspect is the one who called them.
And she was that woman Monroe that was in the basement, and I get clocked, but...
Inside the house lies 8-year-old Leah Castle, who has been injured so severely that officials will later describe her as barely identifiable. This never-before-seen body cam footage shows Duperon making a shocking claim. She says evil spirits or a bad spirit made her do that to her own child. Officers later said that from the moment they entered the house, Chelsea's supernatural explanation sounded rehearsed, while her physical calmness contrasted sharply with the severity of her daughter's condition. But when police heard that story, they knew right away it wasn't true. It all started on the evening of March 16, 2024. Police and emergency crews responded to a call about a young child not breathing at a home on Phyllis Road in Wayne, Michigan. But what they found inside was far more serious and disturbing. On a bed, Leah Castle was found unconscious with injuries so severe that officials could only describe her as barely identifiable. Leah's body shows massive bruising and swelling from the crown of her head down to the soles of her feet. Prosecutors later say this is not a simple accident. Her injuries are consistent with repeated severe abuse, not a single fall. Behind all of this is Leah's mother, Chelsea Renee Duperon, 30. Leah was determined to have been injured during an incident on Wednesday, March 13th, according to officials. But the 911 call wasn't made until Saturday, March 16th, 3 days after the incident. So what happened in that time period? According to prosecutors, after inflicting the injuries, Duperon put her injured daughter to bed and left the house. She went to a Wade store. Her shopping list paints a chilling picture of her priorities at the time: Vaseline, heating pads, alcohol for herself, and diapers for her 8-year-old daughter. Why were diapers in the cart? Because prosecutors say Leah was too weak to get up and go to the bathroom. When investigators arrived on March 16th, the body cam footage we're about to analyze will show you Duperon's original story fell apart immediately. At first, the police thought it was just an emergency medical call, but when they entered the house on Phyllis Street, they quickly realized something was wrong. As Chelsea Duperon calmly recounted her story at the front door, other officers moved further inside. And that's when they discovered 8-year-old Leah. Body cameras captured the moment all assumptions fell away, revealing the horrifying truth.
What's going on?
Vaseline on her eyes.
Okay, but there's obvious bruising and a whole bunch of stuff going on with her face.
She fell down the stairs.
And was that ever reported?
No.
With that severe injury, did she go to the hospital?
Excuse me? No.
Who else is here?
Where was she? In here?
Just
On the floor?
yeah, she's still living the push.
Are you okay? Mo?
Yeah.
No. I know.
She's a little girl.
I know. What is wrong with her face? Can you just flag them on the side, please?
There's no nothing. Police department.
Right here. It's not good.
I thought it was about $100.
I don't know if you want to even look at that, to be honest. I didn't get to talk to them yet. Mom and Dad. Whose area? Yours?
I don't know where
We're in 70. I'm gonna take it.
A rough heads up from whoever. If you can get a rough heads up from whatever guardian you can hear. I can call the
Yeah.
I just got here. I think they're just starting out talking to him.
Apparently, we got called that she fell down the stairs, but they found her just like that.
I found her like this.
Just like that.
Right here.
Yeah. That's what they found. What do you need?
No bed.
Oh, sorry.
Who found parents or?
Apparently, parents. Well, PD came in mowing road, saw her just like that.
Last night she said.
But she has an ice pack on her bed. Her face looks like this.
Who is the camera?
Me. No one touch anything, please.
I would just
Look at her legs. She's been here for I don't even know how long.
start taking pictures. Well, I mean.
Mo attempted CPR because
While one group of officers worked to deal with the situation inside, the other group turned to interrogating Chelsea Duperon. They started with the most basic questions, trying to find out the last time Leah was conscious and responsive.
So you said when was the last time you saw her awake and up? I gotta know.
Last night she sat up a little
Okay.
bit.
What time last night? I need you to be as specific as possible.
Probably about 10-ish.
What do you need, man? You need to step outside? Mo, or okay, when you guys just stay with me. Back room. You said last night at 10?
Yeah.
What's her name? And so you saw her awake, up? Does she have any medical conditions or anything like that? No? No special disabilities or anything like that? So at 10 p.m., what was the context? Were you putting her to bed? Was she awake? Was she walking around?
I was laying in bed with her and was asking if she was okay, and I gave her water, and I just laid down in bed with her.
In her bed?
Mm-hmm.
And that was at 10 o'clock, roughly?
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking to you, she was breathing?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened after that? Did you fall asleep in there with her? Did you wake up next to her? What?
Yeah. No, I've been sleeping in the river. And then I came to sleep out here, and then I just went to check on her, and she was cold.
He's outside with, is it stepdad?
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
And then what's the backstory in regards to her falling down the stairs? How long ago did that take place?
I think it was 2 days ago.
2 days
It
ago?
really seemed like she was getting better.
So 2 days ago she fell down the basement stairs?
Mm-hmm.
She fell from the top?
Mm-hmm.
has she been bruised like that for 2 days?
Yeah.
What time was the last time she was like talking to you?
Yesterday. Well, no, actually, no, today she talked to me.
Duperon initially claimed that Leah had fallen down the basement stairs 2 days earlier, but when a police officer asked for a more detailed examination, he immediately noticed something unusual. Duperon's hands were swollen, bruised, and covered in bruises. It looked as if she had been in a fight.
Are your hands usually that swollen, like bruises on your arms as well? You got like, that hand is completely different size, your whole arm, like, what's going on with all that stuff?
No.
You got to talk to them.
She is talking. Do you know something that we need to know or what? I'll be completely honest, guys. A lot of stuff isn't adding up right now, respectfully.
Chelsea.
So what's going on? Like your entire fist is swollen, like you've been punching something. You have bruises all over your arms. So what's going on?
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Come talk to me outside, sir.
Chelsea. You gotta talk.
Just step outside for me.
Duperon's boyfriend was taken outside so the police could continue questioning, and once he was gone, Duperon's story began to falter. It was in this moment that we first heard the defense she was clinging to, a story about her passing out, and a mysterious woman appearing in the basement.
She said that I did hit him.
She said that what?
That I hit him. Lila did. She said downstairs. She said she was downstairs, and then when I came down, I hit her.
She said that you hit her? Down the stairs?
Not down the stairs, but when we were downstairs. But it's like, I don't remember that at all. Like, I literally remember going downstairs, we were listening to music, we was gonna go grocery shopping, and then, yeah, I felt like, I thought I seen a lady down there, and then all of a sudden, it was like I woke up.
Who told you that you hit her?
Lila did.
That's her, Lila, in there? How old is she?
8.
She said that you hit her? This was...
But she said your lips were black, but it was you, I think. I'm like, I don't know what it means.
Okay. This was 2 days ago?
I believe it was 2 days ago.
Is there anything that would, I guess, why you wouldn't remember? Do
No,
you
no.
suffer from anything? Do you take any drugs or alcohol or anything like that?
I mean, I drink alcohol, but I quit.
When was the last time you drank?
Well, I've been on and off trying to quit, but I quit for like a few days. He'd probably remember better than I can.
Do you remember the last time you drank something? Today's now Saturday.
The other day when I ran to Rite Aid to get a couple double shots.
Or the other day?
Or not double shots, little dollar shots.
When?
Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday.
Okay, so you're
What-
trying to quit, but you just kind of
Yeah.
haven't yet. Okay.
Can you grab
My
his
mom
info,
said I
Mo?
shouldn't do it all at once. But
Really quick, what's your first name? Do you need hers?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
On the top.
Did they, I would never, I don't even spank my baby though. He said I know her to not do that.
What do you think caused this?
I don't know.
Now, when she said when she said, "Mom, you hit me," because you're your mom, right? Did she look like that? Did she have those bruises
Yeah.
already? You don't remember doing that?
Not at all.
Any drinking, any drugs?
No, I was not.
Can I talk to you?
Like, I was completely sober. I quit drinking. I was sober.
Why don't you remember what happened?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I honestly think this house is haunted. And it sounds crazy. That's why I don't.
Are we going with the ghost?
You got a notepad real quick?
I just got it.
Like,
Oh, Garrick, you got a notepad?
It's in my
The one
car.
was last seen last night at 2200,
Yes.
correct?
That's what we got so far.
But the injuries apparently happened 2 days ago.
Correct.
and take out with.
When she said that you hit her, can you be more elaborate? How did she say? Did she, one smack, one punch, multiple punches?
She didn't say.
There was no specification.
And it was like everything was good, so there'd be no reason for me to even hit her, and I don't whoop her or anything. So
And so, do you remember seeing her when you went downstairs? Because she fell down the stairs and you went behind her, correct? Is that what you said?
I just remember we was listening to music. I was gonna go put clothes in the laundry, and then I went around because I was telling her it's like it's fine, there's no demons in here, nothing. And she was all like, I think there is, and I was like, no, there's not. And then we were listening to my music that makes you feel good, and then we went downstairs, and all of a sudden I was like, I turned the corner and there was a lady there, and she was all like, I don't like your music, and I was just like, and then yeah, and that makes no sense. That's why I don't like saying that.
So once you saw this face in front of you, is that when you started just punching?
No, I just don't really, I don't remember really.
And you just like blacked out. And then when was the last time you remember coming back to? From the time that she fell down the stairs and you went down there with her, you blacked out, and then when was the next thing that you remember? When what?
When Danny got home from work. Well, there was, see, I don't know.
Can we restart from like the top, maybe?
No, I don't want to. It sounds crazy saying it out loud, and I just...
Well, it's not about sounding crazy. We're just trying to make sure that it's accurate.
Now the detectives had an initial admission that there had been an assault, albeit one that was masked by a story of amnesia and supernatural elements. Questions about alcohol and drugs were asked, and here the key detail emerged. Duperon admitted she had just stopped by a raid to buy some alcohol. As the interrogation progressed, she added a story about a witch who disliked her music, laying the groundwork for the spirit defense that would become central to the case.
It's like, I'm trying to think about, it's like, I just lost my daughter, and I really don't feel like talking about anything right now.
Okay, well,
It's like, I didn't do it. I know it looks that way.
we're not
I swear
saying
to God, I didn't, though. No,
we're
it's
not,
fine. I don't care. Go ahead.
No,
I
we're
know
not
it
saying
looks
you
that way,
did.
though.
We're just trying to figure out what happened. And we're not
Okay,
leaving
and
your
I'm
living
saying
room.
it's confusing.
Okay, and we're not leaving your living room until we find out what happened, okay?
I know. But I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know.
So today's Saturday, so 2 days ago, Thursday? Did she fall down the stairs in the morning or at night?
I was all in the morning.
And then when she fell, did you know she fell? And did you follow her down there, or were you already down there?
I don't know. It's like...
You don't know if you followed her down, or did you hear something and you're like, oh, what was that? And then you went over there to see?
No,
What happened?
I don't know. I'm done talking about it. It's like, can I change before I gotta go or something? Like, I didn't do this, though. I don't even want my kid. I would never want my kid.
Does your child have any health issues?
No. No. It's like I don't even have a child now. It's like, oh my God.
What's your first name?
Chelsea. It sounds crazy, but it's like there's bad spirits, and it's like that. That doesn't make sense. I know it sounds crazy.
No, I'm not saying that it sounds crazy by any means, but we do have to get a account of what happened. If you saw something, if you...
There was a lady, yeah.
And nobody else lives with you here, correct?
No.
It's just you three?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so she just fell down the stairs? Was she pushed down the stairs? Was she dragged down the stairs?
I don't know. We walked downstairs together, went to put that in the laundry, and then all of a sudden there was a lady. And
Okay.
then,
So
I was
let me
doing-
ask you this before we continue. Did she actually fall down the stairs?
that's what I assumed happened, because she was all messed up.
But
and then,
so you just told me that you guys both walked downstairs. You were downstairs together, and she was fine. And then you saw the lady. Okay. So go from there. What happened when you saw this lady?
she was saying that this is her house. She's lived down there. And she's a witch. And she was like, look what I can do. And it was like, all of a sudden, yeah.
All of a sudden, what?
It just, everything, I don't know. I think it doesn't make sense. It's,
I understand that. That
They really don't make
sometimes us asking these questions kind of re-sparks that, and it might trigger a memory
I don't
that
want
you
to talk
have.
about any of this. Like, after my baby's gone with us.
I know that, dear, but we're trying to figure out what happened to your baby.
Then, at the crucial moment, a police officer stepped in and said what they all suspected. There had been no fall down the stairs. The story had been a cover story.